Radiant team ban.
Alright everyone, welcome back to ABC versus Orange Esport. ABC versus Orange Esport. This is a grudge match. This is the Malaysia qualifier for the GST, the grand finals, best of 3. ABC lost game number 1 to Orange, and in ABC is no other than Ling and Tfg from MUFC. Orange also picked up 2 of MUFC's ex-players, Net and Ohaiyo. So there's 2, in total in this game, there's 4 MUFC players. The only one who didn't get picked up was MLG22, who was playing as a stand-in for ABC earlier today. So Winter also an ex-Orange player, so in the end, this is much like a grudge match. A lot of MUFC players playing once against the other, and Orange as well. Winter just defecting from Orange and making his own team, well, after he was kicked. So I guess it's all good. And we see ABC going for the Lone Druid ban as well as the Keeper of the Light. So this time they deviate from their usual bans. Usually they just ban up the Darkseer and the Keeper of the Light. This time they go ahead and ban the Lone Druid. They saw how powerful Orange could be with pushing, and they are gonna go against again with the Magnus. They feel confident with their Magnus, and I must say, Wong, he got one of those very big RP that just almost got them back in the game. And Rubik, Darkseer are going to be the answer for Orange. Rubik, of course, to punish that Magnus pick, and Darkseer because he just goes with pretty much everything. He's the to-go offlaner that can just fit in any lineup. He's just so annoying. The Surge, the Vacuum, the Ion Shell, the Wall, everything about him is annoying. Even his face and his pointy head. So Winter captaining the ABC team, can they come back from that first defeat, or will Orange just sweep them away with a 2-0 win? It's gonna be Shadow Demon Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage because, well, why the hell not? Anti-Mage as a carry, very annoying hero to shut down. And Shadow Demon because, well, you don't want an enemy to pick Shadow Demon when you have the Anti-Mage. Otherwise, Shadow Demon, the Disruption is just gonna melt the Anti-Mage. His own illusion is gonna tear the Anti-Mage down. But remember the wall, the Anti-Mage, if he goes through the wall, the Darkseer's illusion will be extremely powerful. The illusion only benefit from the stats, and Anti-Mage, he goes for stat items. He goes for the Mental Style, he goes for the Butterfly, he goes for the Heart of Tarrasque. All of this are pure stats almost. So Anti-Mage illusions will be the one dealing a lot of damage. Sand King is going to be the pick for Orange. And we see Orange really, very often banning up the Sand King. And this time they are the one who are gonna pick it. So we have the offlaner, we have the 2 supports. What are we gonna see next? We still need 1 carry if that's what they want to go for, and 1 solo mid. For ABC, we have Magnus, Shadow Demon, Anti-Mage. So we still need 1 support for the tri-lane and either offlaner or mid laner. Magnus can mid lane very well. Orange could also put the Sand King in the middle lane against the Magnus if that's where the Magnus go, because the Sand King can really crap on any melee hero if he goes one-on-one. Due to the Caustic Finale, it's extremely strong, and most people just underestimate that power. And then Sand King just gets first blood, then a second kill, then third kill, and then they start understanding like, oh crap, Sand King really hurts a lot with that Caustic Finale. So we're gonna see a Void ban, Void with a Chronosphere to lock down the Anti-Mage is gonna be out. Lina is also gonna get banned because Shadow Demon Lina, we saw that could deliver a lot of damage. Luna, even with the BKB, even with the drum, even with a lot of survivability item with the power treads as well. So she has stacked up the HP. If she got Soul Catcher on her and the Lina used the ultimate, she almost died immediately. That's like the amount of damage she was taking from just the support. And we see another ban coming. It is going to be the TA. TA also a very good hero to burst down the Anti-Mage because the burst damage is physical, and Anti-Mage has the magic shield, so it reduced the magic damage coming from Sand King, Darkseer, and heroes like that. But heroes like the TA, like the Shadow Fiend, those are heroes that can pack up a huge amount of physical damage. The TA, of course, with the Blink, Melt Strike, and the Refraction also, that gives additional attack damage. And Shadow Fiend with the souls that he gathered, he just hits like a truck. Plus he has the minus armor that Anti-Mage kind of hates. And on the other side, Neolution Orange, they are banning up the supports that go with the Shadow Demon. That means Lina and Leshrac, and the third ban is going to be the Enigma, because you don't want to give Enigma Magnus again. That's very, very risky. That means if Magnus catches only like 2 of your own heroes in an RP, Enigma can just follow up and use the black hole, and basically you are here, either you just give up your 2 allies that just got caught in the RP and they get killed, or you try to rush in and face up an Enigma that probably gonna catch the 3 others that were trying to help. So Enigma is out, and ABC. We don't see Orange this time going for something weird, something like a Pugna pick. That was really, really interesting to see. Pugna is a hero that, as I was saying in the last games, like no one plays Pugna anymore. He's kind of like one of the forgotten heroes of Dota. He's a hero that no one sees. He's a hero that no one knows what he does anymore. And he just comes back first in the semifinals as a support, doesn't do a whole lot. And after that, Ohaiyo playing him as a solo mid, and that time, he actually contributed a lot to the team fights. Whenever he wasn't caught immediately, he could plant down the not the Sentry Ward, the Nether Ward. That, like, in one of the fights, Lina just killed herself with the Nether Ward. That's the amount of damage the Nether Ward can inflict. And Nature's Prophet is gonna be the pick again. So
Dire team pick.
it looks like TFG is gonna play that Nature's Prophet again. They seem to like that. Anti-Mage, Nature's Prophet, that looks like a very split-pushing heavy team. That's, actually that's kind of old school. That's like beginning of 2012, except for the Magnus and the Shadow Demon. Anti-Mage, Nature's Prophet, that was like, those were the picks that were going around with additional supports like Leshrac, who could take down towers easily. But Nature's Prophet, Anti-Mage, those are the backbones of your split-pushing ability, because Anti-Mage with, of course, the Battle Fury Mental Style can just split-push all the way and blink into the trees to TP away if necessary. Nature's Prophet is gonna be able to just TP in and plant down, print down Trents and then take down towers as well. So we'll have to see if ABC can work that out. Right now, they have the power. I mean, they have the raw skill. It's all ex-pro players. Winter from Orange, Ling TFG from MUFC, and Nightsucker is gonna be the pick. That's actually a very, very good pick against Nature's Prophet and Anti-Mage Shadow Demon. You want to do anything? Nope. You're not gonna be able to escape. You're not gonna be able to blink or use any spell. You're silenced. You're slowed. And Nightsucker just doesn't care about you. He can run so fast that he will be able to chase you to the end of the earth if it's during nighttime. So Nightsucker is gonna be the big bully here. And with the Nightsucker tanking a bit of tower damage, Darkseer also very good with Nightsucker. You can just use the Iron Shell. Nightsucker can deal just that much more damage. The Surge to put him out of danger if he is in a bit of a pickle, if he gets slowed down or anything, Surge away. And Sand King can just follow up that Nightsucker. Nightsucker slows down the enemy, and Sand King can just follow up. Nightsucker tanks the tower damage, Sand King just stun under the tower, and that's pretty much a free kill given the way of the orange side. And what is ABC going to look for? It's gonna be an Augur Magi! Yay! Augur Magi, some people consider him as a very underrated support, and we're gonna see if that is actually going to be true here. Is Augur Magi going to turn the tide of the battle? Are we gonna see Winter playing a pro Augur Magi and have like multicast at will, kind of like the Entangle from Admiral Bulldog? That would be insane, but we'll have to see how it goes.
5 seconds remaining.
So with that Augur Magi pick, they have a very beefy support. That's Augur Magi. The very good point about him is he's very, very tanky. He's like the Twin Head Dragon, but in a melee version. So he deals a lot of right-click damage as well. He's very beefy. He can absorb the damage, he can take the punishment, and he has a stun and a slow, kind of like the Crystal Maiden, although the slow is a bit weaker. But that's kind of like the point of Augur Magi. He has a single target stun that's basically stunning on demand, and that is fairly good. I mean, the stun deals a lot of damage, 275. It's 1.5 seconds of stun at all level, so even level 1, it's actually very good. And with the chance of multicast, there's just icing on the cake.
Luna.
And Luna is gonna be the last pick, so yep, Orange looking quite standard with their picks. They're not going for anything strange. It's gonna be Luna, Mushi, Ohaiyo, Nice Circle, Sand King, Net, KYXY Darkseer, and the last one is going to be Extinct on that Rubik. And on the other side, we have Winter playing the Shadow Demon, Han Trash player on the Anti-Mage, Wong Wong on the Magnus, we have TFG on the Nature's Prophet, and it looks like Ling actually had to go. And this is... who is that? I'm gonna take a look. And okay, so it's absolutely a private profile. So I have no idea who that is. Lim Wei Pern. Okay. So we see on the top lane, the Trent is trying to scout around. Will give 15 gold away to what seems to be the Sand King or the Luna. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter.
30 seconds to showtime.
So TFG is gonna be on the top lane, Nature's Prophet. Middle lane is going to be this Magnus rushing up the bottle. Ogre Magi has a smoke at level 1, so they're looking for some ganks, and the Tango was dropped for Anti-Mage. Interesting. Darkseer, he sees the inventory of Ogre Magi, so he knows he has a smoke of deceit. Winter's gonna snatch that illusion rune, and KYXY is going to go in the jungle. He doesn't want to risk dying on the bottom lane, and that's very smart from him. He's gonna get more experience, more gold that way, because on the other side, Winter, if he sees the Darkseer surging away, he's just gonna use the disruption. So we see a bit of drawing. It says Limwar Perm just drawing on the map, trying to show. But we have a TFG also going for the jungle, so both of them, the Darkseer as well as the Nature's Prophet, they abandon their lane and they're gonna go jungle to get some creep kills. So I guess that's smart. Top lane is also very dangerous. They have 2 disables and 1 long range Ministun that can allow the supports to catch up. In the mid lane, it should be pretty even. Normally the Magnus has an edge over the Night Circle, but remember, it is Ohaiyo here that we are seeing, and Ohaiyo is no beginner. That's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the last hit denies. So Han Trash player, that bottom lane. Yeah, he's gonna get it. So 6 creep kills, Mushi also 6 creep kills. Pretty much at this point very even on both lane. In the middle lane, it is actually the Night Circle having the upper hand. Magnus getting a bit harassed away by this Night Circle. And on the bottom lane, it is pulling all the way, pulling and pulling. The skeletons. Oh, nicely done. So he lets the creep attack the Shadow Demon or the Ogre Magi, and it pulls the creep aggro. Winter. Invisibility picked up by the Sand King, so he will have to be a bit more careful in the middle lane. It's still a Magnus, so he can still run away. There's no silence on Night Circle, so at the very worst, he takes a lot of damage and then he scurries away. I'm not really sure Ned can actually do anything. He may be able to just annoy that Nature's Prophet. He's level 3 now. Sand King's only level 1, so... yeah. Poke your face and take away your clarity potion, but that's pretty much it. So, Magnus maybe was looking for a skewer, but wasn't here in time. The bottom lane is still the supports pulling around, Extinct's doing the same thing, but Sand King is not getting the levels, and that is gonna be hurting Ned a lot, because Sand King is a hero, he's a support hero that really needs the level. He really needs level 7. Otherwise, Sand King is going to be quite useless. It's not like, you know, Crystal Maiden, who at level 2 has already, like, the peak of her efficiency. Shadow Demon as well. He likes a level 6, but before that he's still very useful. Sand King not that much. And he's still waiting. He still wants to get a kill. So he's still not getting any experience. Smoke Gang popped at last. Ogre Magi, Winter, both level 3, almost 4. Looking to get some kills. Nature's Prophet doesn't have the Sprout, but he has the Teleportation. And they might be going on the Night Stalker. Oh no, if they go this way, they will be... Yeah, there's a Sentry Ward. So they see him. They see them. Ping's going down. They know that they are here. Winter, this is not gonna work. And in fact, they may even turn that around. Night Stalker, very, very... Ohaiyo, that's a nice move. You see, he just sees the enemy passing like that. So what does he do? He just stands around there. So the enemies can't go on him except if they go under the tower. Nature's Prophet just steals the rune away, so Night Stalker is forced to bottle crawl. And Winter and Ogre Magi, they're still waiting there. They're wasting time, a lot of time. Ping coming down, ping, 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 ping. And they're just gonna go away. They know that nothing's gonna happen. It's a lot of time wasted. That's a lot of farm that is denied. Extinct, for example, in the meantime, he doesn't do that much movement, so he's getting... Well, he's not getting that many levels, in fact. Mushi is the one getting them. Hunt Trash Player is level 6. Experience Graph look to go the way of the Radiant, in fact, by quite a bit.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
So the Sand King's movement around, it's really hurting this this team. Sand King, what level is he? Oh, Net is still level 2. That looks horrible. Sand King really needs the levels. How is he gonna get them? It's probably going to be when Ohaiyo, the first night, actually goes. He will leave that middle lane, and maybe Net is gonna stand there to get the levels. And Hunt Trash Player, he's level 6, he's almost level 7 as well. He is pretty much on par with Luna when you're taking the creep kills. Darkseer is farming a lot, Nature's Prophet a bit less. Magnus in the mid lane, and Ohaiyo. Ohaiyo and Wong Wong are pretty much even at that point. Net is gonna try to go on the bottom lane, but that may be a death trap.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Oh no. Lim has to be careful, nighttime is gonna arrive.
Just couldn't say
it is gonna be nighttime, and now they are gonna go on Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi is trying to go away, he's gonna TP out. And Hunt Trash Player, oh, he should be okay.
Longer.
Is there a silence? Yeah, he just used the silence on the Ogre Magi, so he has the silence. Ohaiyo not going for the point in darkness, he's opting to just beef up his Night Stalker. Ping's coming down. We see Extinct with the smoke, with Net, but Net is still level 2. Oh, that hurts my soul to see a poor Sand King that low level, 6 minutes into the game. Magnus is going to go on the creeps because he is scared, and he's rightfully scared. It's nighttime, there's a Night Stalker, the 2 supports are missing. Ping's going down, oh, are they going to look for a kill? That might be the worst timing ever. Extinct is gonna be revealed. And Net also. Top lane, Winter's getting the levels. He's level 5 in fact, he's getting a lot of levels. Anti-Mage getting harassed a bit by the Darkseer Iron Shell, but he's still fine, he's still getting all those creep kills. Oh, them creep kills. What is on the courier? In fact, he doesn't have... Well, he's still far away from the... Nature's Prophet will get caught by the Night Stalker, will be silenced, he has no mana to TP out. KYXY is here coming as well, but Hunt Trash Player is here. Here comes a stun by Ogre Magi, here comes the big RP. RP only on 1. Night Stalker though is probably gonna die there. He is gonna die, and that's gonna be first blood for Anti-Mage. Hunt Trash Player will be very happy with that because he's gonna get closer and closer to that Battle Fury.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Top tower still getting pushed away by Mushi. Mushi is also going for the power chest. So Mushi says, screw that, I'm not going to go for the very, very common Tranquil Boots build. I'm not gonna take any harassment because I'm on a tri-lane. My enemy won't be dealing any damage. I'm not gonna get contested, so I'm gonna go power trips and not tranquil boots. I'm gonna go all stats and attack speed for more damage. But Winter, very good work. He's pulling the creeps away, so Mushi is forced to take damage. Winter has to be careful because Ohaiyo is here, and now he can't do that anymore. Winter TP coming in, and Mushi goes down to the ultimate of Prophet. Here comes the Magnus as well, and that was very well played by Winter. Winter, oh my god, that was like he really got them to hesitate and to try to go on him. And I was thinking he almost threw his life away, but the TPs with the Nature's Prophet ultimate bouncing around just took down that Luna. The bottle just on the ground now. Magnus gonna go back to the middle lane. Where's Sand-King? Sand-King, where are you? Where are you, little buddy? He's in the middle lane. So yeah, as you can see, now that it's nighttime, Ohaiyo is trying to gank. Not working out well, and Sand-King is getting the levels.
You know the drill.
So KYXY stealing them creeps in the jungle. Ohaiyo is also looking for a kill. Who do we have? We have Huntrash Player on the bottom. And he has to be careful because if he gets silenced, he's still under a tower, so he may go down. But there will be TP support. Ohaiyo is trying to... Oh, and Huntrash Player! Huntrash Player! He cancelled the blink twice due to the animation. He's gonna try to blink away. He's gonna blink away. And Magnus just TPs in to hit that. The Eclipse is gonna seal his fate. Ohaiyo is taking a lot of damage, and he's still alive here. Winter is still spamming up the Shadow Poison. That's a level 3 Shadow Poison. So that's a lot of damage as well.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Oh, nice Circer. Thankfully he had the bottle and the 1 charges.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
So Anti-Mage doesn't die. He's still alive. Nature's Prophet has a little army of Trents in the jungle. He's farming up. He's gonna steal that DD rune. And Pinks go down on the Rubik. They want to get him. Will they be able to get him? That's the question. Nature's Prophet has a Sprout. Xtinx has to be careful. Xtinx gonna get sprouted around. And Xtinx gonna die. Anti-Mage even using the ultimate for that. And in the meantime, the tower on the bottom lane gets pushed down.
Radiant's bottom tower's done for.
Nature's Prophet, he can summon the Trents, he's gonna do so.
Dire's mid tower's having.
We have a TP on the tier 2 tower, TP on the tier 1 tower. It is gonna be Net. Net's level 6, TP here. In the middle lane, it's gonna be Ohaiyo maybe coming in. But Ohaiyo, a long time it's taking, and oh no, Nature's Prophet, he's probably going to do down now. He doesn't have enough to TP away and use the Sprouts. So Magnus, prancing around, looking for his Blink Dagger, 600 gold away, and Shadow Demon with that level 3 Shadow Poison actually really deals out a lot of damage. They will have to be careful. Ohaiyo is diving upon Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is going to get silenced, and here comes an RP, only on KYXY though. Winter is still alive. Winter, he's going to go down. I don't really know what killed him. The KYXY goes down as well. Now Ohaiyo is in a lot of trouble. Ohaiyo falls, and Mushi and Xtinx are making their way out. This tower dive didn't really work out for them. 2 support for the price of 1 support, 1 offlaner, and 1 solo mid. Ohaiyo is having a terrible game right now. 3 death, 2 assists, 0 kills, and it's still the first nighttime. It's normally the time during which the Night Stalker is the most powerful, and it's not the case. Net is gonna try to catch up the Nature's Prophet. Is gonna be able to as well. Oh, that Skewer just barely putting Net away from his ultimate. The Skewer actually cancels. Oh, Net has to be careful. Net has to be careful. No, chain stunning. So no more shockwave on the head of Sand-King. So Skewer actually cancels the channeling spells, and he just got that at the last moment. Otherwise, Nature's Prophet probably gonna die too. Smoke popped, Ogre Magi, level 6, so he has the multicast. Winter is level 6 as well. Anti-Mage has a Battle Fury, it's a 12 minutes Battle Fury, so it's not bad. But he's gonna need those other items, and he's gonna need them soon. Nature's Prophet, Hand of Midas going for a Shadow Amulet, so Shadow Blade is on the making. Magnus with the Blink Dagger. So that's gonna be it for the Blink on the Magnus. Maybe gonna look for a mechanism
The
now.
Dire might want to mine their top tower.
On the other side, Net is still very far away from his Blink Dagger, if that's what he wants. Luna, Mushi going for a Yasha into for what I think it seems to be a BKB. That's the most logical answer.
Radiant's
Nice
mid
Sucker.
tower could use a hand.
Nice Sucker boots up speed, and yeah, Ohaiyo definitely not having a good game. He has absolutely no items. He could get the Urn of Shadow if he wanted to, but it looks like he maybe is waiting to save up for maybe a BKB. I don't really know at that point. Smoke Gank is gonna get popped. There was no ward detecting that. Darkseer is almost up to the mechanism, but not yet. They want to go on Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet's going to be found here. The surge onto the Rubik, and the Nature's Prophet is going to go down. Oh! Oh! Oh, Ohaiyo. What are you doing?
Dire's
What?
bottom
What?
tower's
What?
getting a bit.
What the? Oh my! Ohaiyo is gonna die for his mistake. I have no idea what's happening here. And Mushi is coming from the backside. Did take down the Ogre Magi for that. And in the meantime, Magnus getting brought down by the Sand King and the Darkseer. If that was a planified bait, it was a very good one, and I fell for it, but I'm not really sure what was happening there. Ohaiyo, it looks like he had some lag spike or something. He wasn't moving.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged
So
up.
tower is gonna start getting pounded down. Extinct stole those trends, and that's gonna help them push a lot.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
Shadow
apart.
Poisons flying around, but not finding anything. KYX like taking the Shadow Poison and tanking it like a pro.
Radiant's mid tower's getting the what for.
Winter, level 8 now. He has max Shadow Poison. He's now leveling Disruption. He wants to get shorter cooldown in that Disruption and better illusions. Luna's illusion really dish out a lot of damage as well, so... Nature's Prophet, still looking for the Shadow Blade. And Huntrash Player still hasn't died. Up to 120 creep kills. And he's like 40 creep kills above Mushi. But remember, a lot of those creep kills are actually jungle creeps, like those small creeps that doesn't give a lot. Ohaiyo is going for this vitality booster. That's probably going to be a Vanguard. At that point in the game, he sees that he needs to be tanking for his team. He sees that he needs to be on the front line, and he knows that he has to be taking the punishment. So he's going to go for a Vanguard. He's going to go to tank that up. Darkseer got the mechanism. That's going to help a lot in the team fights. Ruby got the Urn of Shadow. And the smoke is gonna get popped here. So they are looking for a kill. Sand King is level 8, so he has the max range burst strike. They're gonna... Oh no! Oh no. Oh no, Ogre Magi is gonna get found, is gonna get killed. There's nothing that the anti-mage can do to save him. Instead, anti-mage is just gonna shy away into the trees and hide. Because that's the only thing he can do right now. There's no other option.
Top tower's getting beat down.
In the meantime, though, they're trying to take down the top tower. KYXY is going to go solo to defend that. Do they look for a kill? They could go looking for a kill, but they are not really sure if KYXY is going to be alone for long. Net is going to ward up that entrance, so they see anything that's happening around there. They can't get caught by surprise, bar a smoke gank. Magnus has an invisibility rune, so he's just gonna go in. He's gonna RP on 2, gonna skewer on 2. Mushi is going to bring down everyone with the Eclipse. He's not dying, and he is killing everyone. Net is also popping that epicenter and melting that Nature's Prophet. Luna in the end dies, but at what price? Luna dies, 3 of the Radiant side actually die, and Anti-Mage can't even chase because only Luna dies. Sand King is gonna stun that Huntrash player. Not gonna do a whole lot though. Blink is stolen. Ogre Magi pop a smoke. He has only 170 health left. Not really sure what he was expecting.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
And Anti-Mage trying to get his mental style as soon as possible. Sand King level 8. And level 9, I mean. Rubik also almost level 10. Ohaiyo has the Vanguard finished. He died again. 0 for 4 for 6. Harsh Life, up an Ice Sucker. And it looks like Darkseer is going to go straight for a Sheepstick. They need a lockdown. They want to lock down that Anti-Mage, and they know that Sheepstick is the answer. Once the Anti-Mage has the mental style, he won't be afraid of that silence anymore. So one stun from Sand King, one stun from Rubik. They need more, and they're gonna have a Sheepstick. That's gonna be a third stun, third lockdown tool for that Anti-Mage. Ogre Magi pick, not really working out at that point. We didn't see him do a whole lot, except for dying. Huntrash player in the top lane. Trying to split push, but the Darkseer is making his life hell. They just can't split push, and Huntrash player gonna take some damage from the tower. Oh! Nature's Prophet is gonna invis the way out of there. Ohaiyo, those game sense. Spider sense tingling. I smell a Nature's Prophet. He's gonna go on him. And now he's hunting. Has a haste rune. Can't really be slowed. But is he gonna find anything? He's just gonna go and creep, because at the point where he is, he needs more items. Blink by the root pick. And that's probably a dead Ogre Magi. But Ogre Magi is still tanking the damage. You see, that's the point of having an Ogre Magi, is he's tanking so much damage. Huntrash player might go down. Huntrash player does go down, and Magnus gets RP'd. He RP's onto 2, but there's no follow-up damage. Huntrash player buys back. And although the Ogre Magi died, he took a long time to die. That allowed them to kill the Sand King, although that's not the only thing they needed. They needed to kill more Mushi with that BKB, tanking all the damage. Nature's Prophet coming from the backside, and gonna get silenced, gonna get killed. Not really sure what that was about. Trading a Nature's Prophet for a poor support Rubik.
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Mushi almost up to his Menta style as well. Urn of Shadow trying to get bot on the Ogre Magi. Winter has a gem. Gem, Winter! Gem! That's like the favorite item of Winter. Always talking about the gem. And Huntrash player is gonna get silenced. Nothing gonna follow up though. He's just gonna use the double damage to farm up the entrance. Get them farm. Get them Menta style. He did buyback too, so he's losing a lot of gold by doing that. Gonna run into the Nasuker. No, they're gonna escape. Nature's Prophet. Those blind TPs. That's kind of like a RTK TP. The same level of play. Either you get to make something happen, or you just die like a noob, TPing into 4 heroes. And he's gonna go onto Net, but Net can just escape. He has the invisibility. He has a Dust of Appearance, but what can you really do against a Sand King? He's just gonna Burrow Strike away. Darkseer getting closer and closer to that Sheepstick. Ogre Magi still running around, not finding anything to do. They were counter warding with the gem, but it's not really doing a whole lot. Anti-Mage is getting his Manta style in some 100 golds, and TFG is just gonna go on the bottom lane. Magnus has to be careful. They don't have the blink. They don't have the TP on the Prophet for another 20 seconds. And Luna has the mental cell. She's gonna show that, and she's gonna start honing the tower.
Won't last much longer. The Dire went and fortified.
In the meantime, Anti-Mage doing what Anti-Mage does best. Split pushing. Gonna blink away. Net was the one coming back.
The Radiant got one last top tower.
And another TP coming out. They want to catch the those who are trying to run away. They double sprout, but TFG, Rubik Extinct has a blink dagger, and the other guy is a Night Sucker, so very hard to lock down the Night Sucker. Not able to find any of those who are retreating. That's a shame, because that's what they need to do. They just got the tower down here. They couldn't push the middle tower. They couldn't push the bottom tower. So they really needed something. And that something didn't happen. Orange just gets away for free. And the experience graph goes down to Orange. 5k. Gold graph 4k as well. Do we have a gem onto the dark side? We have a gem on Night Circle now. Ohaiyo has the gem. And they're gonna be able to deward this and this as well. Nature's Prophet. They're also gonna be able to deward Nature's Prophet. Invisibility not gonna help you when the enemy has a gem. Mushi is here with the Helm of Dominator, with the Mental Style, the big carry Luna, old school carry Luna. Forget the drum, forget the Aquila. I want the damage, I want the Satanic. Neo Extinct going down and Home Trash Player. The wall lays down. The illusion from the Anti-Mage starting to lay the smackdown, and Ogre Magi is gonna get brought down. Everyone else TPing, and it's one dead guy on the bottom lane in the jungle, one dead guy on the top lane. They did blow the wall to kill only Ogre Magi, but the wall will be soon up anyway. It's very low cooldown, 100-second only. So it's not even 2 minutes. And Net has a Blink Dagger now. So they have double Blink Dagger, they have Sand King, they have Rubik. They have Sheepstick on the Darkseer if he wants to buy it. Or if he's saving for buyback, that's going to be a bit later.
Radiant's mid tower.
And Ohaiyo went from 0-4 to 4-4, so he's soaking up that bad start. Mushi is stealing the entrance. Side of Vice onto the Darkseer.
Radiant's mid.
That's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Winter, again, only Arcane Boots.
Radiant's mid tower's getting back.
And the gem is dead? Is the gem dead?
Or
is the gem on the courier or something? Yeah, gem on the courier. They don't want to risk that. So Anti-Mage is going to TP away, blink away. But Ogre Magi just goes in and gets absolutely demolished there by the little Winter, gets sheeped, but no follow-up. So the tower goes down and Ogre Magi gets sliced in half. In the meantime, Anti-Mage still not able to split push. There's someone to defend each time, and this time Net is just gonna use the Sandstorm and get away. Oh, no. Blink with the Burst Strike. Very long range, and the dust doesn't even touches him. Ping's going down Roshan. They are expecting the orange side to go on Roshan anytime soon. But I don't think orange will try to risk it when there is still the RP up on Magnus. That's a bit too risky. That's a bit too dangerous. And Winter gets the gem from the courier to try to see if there's any ward on the Roshan spot. He's gonna plant some observer wards of his own, and then he's gonna probably put back the gem of True Sight. Has to be careful. No, it's okay. He sees KYXY, he sees everyone now. Not gonna get killed by that. The smoke is popped. They are using the Anti-Mage as a bait. KYXY is gonna be the target. But KYXY is very hard to kill. So I'm not really sure they're gonna try to do that. They are baiting the others. But the others just go for Roshan. The Trent Scout got out. But can they really contest that? They have the RP, but the other side have the Darkseer. So they're just gonna blink by Net onto the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet is just gonna take down the tower, but Net actually denies it. So very nice play. And anti-mage, the illusion just cutting around. We have TPs going all around. It is gonna be Sand King coming in. And the silence is gonna land, and the RP is gonna land. And the Ohaiyo actually goes down. But Net cleans up the rest with the Mushi. Way too much AoE damage. Entourage player trying to escape. Will be able to as well. So Mushi, Winter died in the beginning of the fight. Magnus and Ogre Mage died right after. That for the price of a Rubik. And Mushi is gonna get... Oh, Night Sucker also died. So Ohaiyo died in buyback. Mushi now going for a butterfly. More damage, more attack speed, more everything, and also evasion against the anti-mage, who very rarely goes for MKB. It doesn't really help off his illusion, so we will not very often see anti-mage go for this MKB. Usually goes, if he really wants to damage, for the Daedalus, because the illusion can crit as well. Nature's Prophet, level 17. He's going for a Sheep Seek of his own. Need lockdown as well. Night Stalker, pretty much nothing. Is there anything on the Courier? Nope. So Night Stalker is like one of the poorest Night Stalker I ever saw. Right here, net worth. We can see that he is sitting. He's sitting quite far behind everyone. He's at the level of the supports. Has like 400 more gold than the supports. That's how poor he is right now. Blink now on the Darkseer as well. So 3 blinks. And the anti-mage trying to push down that top tower. That bottom tower. Sheep Seek onto the anti-mage. No follow-up though. So he will be happy to know that there's no sheep for another 30 seconds. Extinct is here. Oh, Rubik is gonna be the target. He's gonna get stunned. They want to go on Rubik. Entourage player has a BKB. He is gonna kill Rubik immediately. And he's just gonna escape afterwards. He doesn't want to take any risk. And he is right, because here comes Ohaiyo. Might not look very scary like that. Has not a lot of items, but he can delay you long enough for the other allies to come in with the Sheep Seek and the damage that actually matters. Net is gonna run straight into the Sand King, but Limway a bit too slow on the reaction timing. And Luna, it doesn't seem like she's here yet. She is here, and not popping the BKB, not popping the Eclipse. In fact, she didn't really feel like she needed it. Ogre Mage dies for the price of a Sand King. So all in all, a little bit of a trade going on. Anti-Mage now level 19. Has the BKB as we saw in the last fight. Magnus Blink Dagger is looking for a 4-staff, it seems. And Nature Prophet doing his best to split push.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
But here comes the last push, it seems. Here comes the first push, should I say. Tier 3 tower taking a lot of damage. The glyph is popped.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And Extincts blinks in, picks up Winter. Winter's gonna disrupt himself, gonna give him a lot of time. Entourage player. Oh, we have Magnus catching up too and killing off the Rubik. That's what matters. Rubik, no RP for you, but Mushi is just dealing so much damage right now. Anti-Mage is forced back to the fountain. And we are seeing this Nature Prophet trying his best to kill down Mushi. Mushi, the illusion, in fact, doing way more damage than the other heroes from the Radiant side. Oh, Anti-Mage has to be careful. Level 3 multicast. Net comes in with the epicenter, kills down the Ogre Magi, who was not escaping fast enough. And Luna is finally going to be able to take down the Rax. It cost her Aegis, but she doesn't really mind. It's going to be a free kill, and the Aegis was going to go down anyway in a matter of 2 minutes. So those are 2 Raxes for nothing. Mushi also with the Butterfly. Lots of damage. Net Net scouting around. Ohaiyo is going for a Vladimir offering, so going for whatever the team, whatever item actually boosts the team. So that Vladimir offering may not offer the lifesteal for Luna, but what it does offer is increased base damage as well as 5 armor, which is always good when you want to push. Winter trying to get his 4 staff, very far away from it though. And Huntrash player trying to make those plays, trying to get this farm. He has almost 4k gold. What is he looking for next? It's gonna be a hard Tarask, or is that gonna be a straight offensive item? Winter counter warding again, doing a very good job at just keeping the gem whenever he needs it and then sending it back to the base to not lose it. Ping's going down all over the map, and Winter doesn't see this ward, so that's kind of a shame. The Radiant side, ABC trying to take down the top tower. In the meantime, the bottom side is getting pushed by Orange. So right now it's a bit of a base trade, but TP's coming back. Net is the first one here. He's gonna go onto the Nature's Prophet who's getting stunned. Nature's Prophet is gonna try to use his his blade, but he's gonna get just a Mushi gets RP'd, but Mushi has a Satanic and he's just turning around. Mushi doesn't care. Mushi is just gonna melt through the enemy lineup. The Nature's Prophet gets caught, and on the bottom lane, they are 3v4ing everyone. The Rags are gonna fall, and you see the speed at which the Luna just take down the Rags.
Ain't no long Radiant's bottom rag. It's done.
Nature's Prophet a bit too cocky, trying to TP in front of the tower. And he paid the price. Orange, they are gonna want to go for the killing blow. They want to go for the juggler, and they will take that game. If nothing happens in the next few seconds, I'm not really sure that anything can happen in the next few seconds. It's gonna be GG. It is gonna be Orange winning that one. GG, well played, called by Winter. ABC taking the second place in Orange. Your best team in Malaysia. Going to go into the GST Season 1 February main event. This was Little Talk Myzzrym. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for following. If you like what I do, please follow me on Twitter. And, well, this is going to be it for today. So I'll see you guys next time for the GST main event. Bye-bye.